As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze.
What? What?
Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate.
the music went. Okay.
Even if light were to fade
Oh,
from the
it's
world and the stars
QTE.
ceased to shine, they would still.
No wonder it's unskippable. It's QTE. Now then, let's continue on from where I left off with the story quest of Rinascita. And I've got a feeling this is gonna be at least 1 hour long. But I don't mind if it's 2 hours long though. It'll be much better if it's 2 hours long, but if it's 1 hour long, then I'll just make the video to be 1 hour long. Because the idea is I want the Act 4, which was dropped in 2.2, to be in a separate video. That's the idea. I want the story quest, which is I believe right now it's called Rinascita 2 Act 3. Act 3 will be in one video, and then Act 4 will be in another video. Lastly, Zani's story quest will be in one more video. But I might do Carlotta's story quest though, along with Roccia? I forgot to pronounce the name because. But for Roccia's story quest, I will do a no commentary run. The same could be said for Carlotta as well. But anyway, let's continue on with the
perfect wind to glide.
Main story for Wuthering Waves. Because once I'm done with the story quest up to 2.3, and I will be doing a review on this game. And that might be the last time I'll be playing this game, till further notice. Because I have a lot of other games that requires my attention.
Ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
Pretty impressive.
It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up. And I dare say it's a triumph worthy of the ages.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay.
Grab my phone.
By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Find the troop member Bardolino. Gotcha. I will say this, so far I'm pretty impressed with Wuthering Waves. Even though I'm not in terms of gameplay, in terms of character design, I'll be real, none of the characters in Huanglong grabbed my attention. But ever since I stepped into Rinascita, ooh, then that's where more characters grab my attention. Such as, because here's the thing, the reason I started playing Wuthering Waves, for those of you guys that just jump right into my video, is because of this fine lady right over here, Zani. She was the main reason I started playing Wuthering Waves. And then I continue, and I'm so fortunate that I managed to pull Zani I'm pretty sure I didn't lose the 50-50 on Zani, right? No, I didn't.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You? Are you Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha!
Did anything unusual happen to you when you had the Laurel?
As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight?
Really?
And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the loris salad.
Okay.
But why loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
I must say, your question is rather interesting.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the CARNEVALE, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral, but the grandest CARNEVALE as her final farewell. And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the CARNEVALE. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the CARNEVALE performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wing ray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
No wonder you got banished by the Order.
But that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era, facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing.
True. She's right, you know.
Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinascita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night!
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's CARNEVALE.
Have you considered how you're going to get down?
Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned?
Grams, are you even listening?
That famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens. Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Really, Grams? Really?
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
There's something else I'd like to ask.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast. We might need your help with this. Pero should have some useful items in her box. We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bardolino, or catch him for a soft landing. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Okay. Very well then. Let's find the Cloudcaster components. Well, at least I'm intrigued with this story quest. Whoa.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon, we'll break these chains so tight.
After attacking to the troop
Set the
member, you managed to
course,
retrieve one of the Cloudcaster parts.
Embrace the storm.
I'm sorry for skipping, but gotta keep going. Hello there. After talking to the troop member, yeah, same summary. Let's keep moving. Now where's that one last Cloudcaster component?
Come on, fish! Come to my net!
Same.
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero.
Oops. Roccia makes quick work of repairing the Cloudcaster.
Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
In that case... All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along!
Right, so what do we do? Shoot the balloons to rescue Bardolino. Okay, time to show you the surprise that I have been keeping. I have successfully pulled Carlotta while doing some off-screen farming. So how do I lock on, by the way? Hold on, how do I lock on? Wait. Let me switch to Chisia.
Bullseye! How about showing off that aim again with the rest of the balloons? Almost done!
Are you trying to tell me that Carlotta doesn't have any
Thank you, dear boy. You helped me
aiming
complete
mechanic?
this performance and fulfill one
Even
of
though
my
she's a
dearest
gunslinger?
wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
Weird. And originally I was supposed to keep that surprise for the end of the video, but never freaking mind. Well, look who do we have here.
Apologies
Carlotta.
for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing this humble soul in his moment of need.
So first of all, how does she know that
You
we're
flatter
here?
me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Right, time for
Is everything
some
going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
explanation.
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capilet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest.
Not to worry. Your help has more than repaid your debt.
You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know.
So the Order has been targeting the Montellis.
I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their alliance with the Fractidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's Carnival. The Carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the Carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the power to purify and control them, but the Fractidus interfered.
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies. If the mist had spread to the city, it would have stirred the echoes into chaos. We are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading and averted the wave-worn. The Fractidus must still be licking their wounds. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The Dragon of... okay, what about the boat gods?
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into tacit discords. If they were successful, the ghosts seen 10 years ago may have also been created this way.
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Ragonesi for tacit discords. They look nearly identical to echoes, especially in the mist.
I think it'll be
With your help, Grandfather has thwarted their plan. No corrupted echoes will appear at this year's carnival.
Come to think of it, we encountered like 3
At that time,
bosses or some kind,
the entire
right?
city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Okay, one more.
The Order has allied with the Fractsidus to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the Carnival.
After the Tacit Discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any entry. It might be their way of concealing the dragon's existence.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony.
I probably should have jumped straight into
The
the
Order
answer.
and the Fractsidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
Is there a reason the Order has to let the Carnival... The Order clearly has the option of not reviving the Carnival.
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order?
Bring up the... Oh, the Holy Maiden.
The
Holy
current
Maiden.
Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the Carnival. The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words. A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fractsidus. The Fractsidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before. So far, you have helped us crush 3 of their schemes, but one remains.
One more scheme? The tiebreaker?
We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fractsidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival unfolds. From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others.
You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor. Winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's resonator may also be present. So...
You want me to join you in stopping the Fractidizer?
Our aim has always been clear. To restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the ages. If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward.
Beam.
Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
Alright, so what's next?
All right. What should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hands. You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear boy. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the Carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner.
Very well then. Alright, let me switch back to this team composition. So what do we do?
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive.
Yeah.
For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars.
That's a little...
So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
And this time, our outline is, a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her.
That's pretty straightforward. That's a pretty straightforward story, I must say.
This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a Demon King.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable.
Sometimes simplicity is the
This is
best.
the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So relax and express yourselves freely on stage. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage!
That's gonna be a very good thumbnail though. Very well then. Let's invite Carlotta for the rehearsal.
Alright, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths.
And by the way, this scene is unskippable.
Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, he embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze.
What? What?
Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate.
the music and okay.
Even if light were to fade
Oh,
from the world
it's
and the stars
QTE.
ceased to shine, they would still
No wonder it's unskippable. It's QTE.
forever.
Maybe I should have turned off the. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Oh my god, Carlotta's gaze though. Jeez. Okay, pay attention, pay attention. Now I understand why this is unskippable. Boy. Woo! Woo! Okay, cool, cool, cool. Ah, that was a good screenshot though. Never mind.
Bravo! Bravo!
So this is what. How did this suddenly turn into a musical?
Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative
I
liberty
should
with
have
the
took a
story.
screenshot
Anyway,
of
it
that.
didn't stray too far
Never
from the
mind.
outline, right? The thrill of improvisation
That
is
was
in
a
its
good-
unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Hold on. Let's see if I can find that
Your
that,
movements were seamless,
that
elegant,
moment
and powerful.
on
I'm
social media.
confident you'll shine at the carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the Carnival. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something we need to prepare for you, isn't there?
You
What is
mean
it?
the essential item for the Carnival performance?
Okay. I'm listening, by the way, even though I'm
Don't
looking at my
worry.
phone.
I've taken care of everything.
What?
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
You piqued my curiosity.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together, shall we?
Okay. And now we're back at the Laguna City.
Please, follow me.
Right, let's
Where are we
follow.
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's Carnival.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha! You're so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece. For a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. But now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Anyway, why don't you unwrap it?
This is...
The mask.
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste.
Thank you. I like you very much.
I'm pleased you like it. The Carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the Carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. I have some additional information to share with you.
Very well then.
Raguna.
Let's take a walk. Hold on. Before that, check the obtained mask in your backpack. Select the mask to wear it or take it off.
The sapphire that crowns Solaris. The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own reflections. The people of Raguna possess a temperament akin to the tides, ever-changing. We like...
Whoops! I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
There
I'm
was a
sorry.
time when the currents swept
I
us
should
into
have
the
waited.
jaws
I'm
of
sorry.
uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves
I should have
awaited.
waited.
But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem. The shores themselves.
You're talking about the Black Shores.
My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise.
You sent that invitation?
Exactly. When we heard the Blackshaws were hunting for a legitimate entry into Raguna, I thought, why not bring them into our little venture? Hence the invitation. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise. Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation, and to achieve it, we're pursuing the truth behind Rinascita's origins. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology, and despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story? Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganese access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths.
Does the Montelli family seek to rule?
No. We have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the south. Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way. Think
Pretty
of
well
it
then.
as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troupe. It's about Fleur de Lis, the Blessed Maiden.
Ah, Fleur de Lis.
Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eggletown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits. But she soon found herself quite drunk. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The pilgrim sale did not yet exist, so Fleur de Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of nights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves.
Okay, back to reality. Perhaps the true intention of the Sentinel isn't to rule the people by faith.
The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time. But through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganazi united through faith, restoring balance even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us.
Integration was the past. Liberation is the present.
Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration.
So this is the true purpose, the Carnival.
Yes. Born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganazi of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's Carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage.
Freedom is in our nature.
Rest well, and tomorrow we shall take the stage together at the Carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
Okay, that was a little weird. So, check into Palazzo Agota Hotel. But, if I may, can I have a little conversation with Carlotta?
Rest well, and tomorrow we shall take the stage together at the Carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
Okay, it's the same dialogue as earlier on. So, without further ado, let's check into Palazzo Agota Hotel. Why, hello there. You are about to start a long quest line. Your progress will be interrupted and saved if you leave the designated area during the quest. When you return, you can resume this quest from the last checkpoint. So, give me a moment while I grab a drink, and then I will proceed with this so-called long quest line.
Moments later.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. We are prepared to check you in whenever you're ready. Very well. I'll escort you to your room immediately.
And let the long quest line begin.
this real? Pinch me! I can't believe how different everything looks. So this is the Carnival, huh? Yeah!
So this is how the carnival looks like. Alright. Alright, I see Phoebe. I see Zani.
I can't wait to explore. Oh, by the way, it's been a while since we last saw Zani and Phoebe. Wonder what they're up to right now.
All right, let's go. We should also keep an eye out for anything unusual along the way.
Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet? Yeah,
Alright, you know what? I will do myself a favor and wear this mask. Wearing unfettered dove through day and night.
Miss Margarita, is my order
And I
ready
believe...
Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite
Wait.
a while.
I'm not wearing the mask. What the heck? Never mind. Let's have a conversation with Miss Zani. Oh, she's wearing the mask as well, apparently.
Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Sorry, we're swamped with orders. Becky and I are doing our best, but it's a bit chaotic. Becky seems to be having some issues too.
Oh no.
No need to worry. Let me take a look. Ah, I see. Becky is just a bit overloaded with all the work. It might need a short break. Oh, good morning, my friend.
Why not join me in these celebrations?
I'd love to, really. Look, see this mask? However, it's crystal clear to me that keeping things running smoothly is a top priority right now. Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on your plan. Along with the other family members, you can count on my full support.
Very well then. Now let's look for Phoebe. But is she gonna wear a mask as well, just like how Zani did? And the answer is no. She's not wearing a mask.
Is that Seamoss from the Pioneer Association? Something seems off. Why does he look sad? Seamoss has been so busy taking photos for everyone else that he hasn't had the chance to take any himself. Hmm? You want a picture with me? But...
I'll take that picture for you.
Oh, hello. Well, thank you. Yes, a photo would be wonderful.
So let's take a photo of Phoebe and the echoes. Let me just zoom out a little bit more. Yeah, this is the maximum that I can zoom out. So I need to grab the best shot. is a good photo. But I'm not gonna save that. I'm not gonna save that.
Ah, Rover and Lady Phoebe! I've been capturing the Carnival's many beautiful moments. What brings you all together here? You took this picture? Look at that composition and lighting. Who knew you had a knack for photography? Buddy, you look so happy. Whatever the reason, thanks for making this moment special.
It's all thanks to Rover. He fulfilled Seamoss's wish. Just like us, Seamoss wants to savor every moment of the Carnival and leave with no regrets.
You seem excited about the Carnival too. Wanna join us in the celebration?
The Sentinel cherishes their people, and as followers, we find joy in witnessing everyone's happiness. But we have our duties, ensuring order during the Carnival. I'm sorry, I can't join in the festivities. I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnival.
Oof. Very well then. Let's unite with the echoes at the Carnival. Alright, let's start from here. Oops. Oh. With more pressing matters at hand, you can't leave if it's awful. Maybe next time. And now let's interact with the other Echo. Having just finished the dance, the two Echo actors are already preparing for their next performance. The dedicated duo bows to you, a gesture of welcome, like a rose bending to greet the morning dew. Welcome. And now let's meet up with Carlotta at the Liberty Square. Oh, she's already here. And she's wearing a mask.
You're here.
It's quite lively.
For the Raganese,
And she's not.
the Carnival has always been an occasion to revel with abandon. It's what they truly desire. The family is prepared. They'll support our plan should the need arise. We must remain vigilant. The Fraxidus may be lurking, observing our every move. It's nearly time. The troops should be arriving at the harbor shortly. How do you feel? Ready to step into the spotlight?
I couldn't be more ready.
Excellent. We have the skills. Now it's all about improvisation.
Yeah.
The time has come. Let's go. Let's
Okay.
celebrate together.
When freedom is unchecked, the insidious evil of division takes root.
What was that?
People of the Sentinel, do not lose yourselves in these fleeting pleasures. Remember what unites us all.
Oh.
What is that? Friends! Why lead a life of restraints? Why
There
not
they are.
live? Like there's no tomorrow!
And the celebration begins.
High walls fall fast. All you free spirits, join us to set sail again!
This is gonna be a long cutscene, isn't it? Uh-oh. Here comes
That
the
woman.
ambush.
She's with the Fractsidus. I need to follow her and find out what she's planning.
Not now. Whoa.
Right this way.
What the hell? Hey, must be the shaky cam. Oh, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? All of a sudden, I mean, first person.
Lost her again. Where is she trying to lead me?
Let me just grab this.
Ah, we've arrived. Such a small world, isn't it?
First of all, what is the Fractsidus doing here?
Aw, don't fret. I've been invited to this grand feast as a conductor. Decadence, indulgence. That's the Carnival. A vivid daydream and grand illusion for all.
Whatever you're plotting, I won't let it happen.
No need to worry. I won't disrupt their little daydream. Besides, we still have business to do here.
What business?
Now that you know what makes the Sentinel so unique, you should know we seek the same thing. That extraordinary resonator. How about I share a little story with you? A gesture of goodwill for our cooperation.
How about no?
It's fine. I do appreciate the noble lady's sentiment. A wise investment often bears fruit in the most unexpected ways. We're simply spreading the truth through a tale. I'm certain it will pique your interest, so consider this a heartfelt invitation to you and your companions. Join us. Pour your essence into this endless play, and use your humble strength to defy the raging current of fate.
Now what? Okay, that was a little weird. Boy.
The stage is set, and the curtain rises.
Oh no, you bastard!
Actors, the moment to dazzle has arrived.
What the hell have I witnessed? But no matter.
The magic is ready to unfold.
Right, let's freaking do this.
As anticipated, the Fractsidus is on the move.
Now, remember the rehearsal we did yesterday? All our preparations have led to this very moment.
She intends to use those Lycoruses to summon and control the Tacit Discords. If we destroy the Lycoruses, we can neutralize them.
Everyone is in position. We'll manage the West Plaza.
Got it.
Phoebe is stationed at the East Plaza, keeping an eye on things. The main stage is all yours for the grand performance.
To ensure the performance runs smoothly, we'll need a host.
I'll take care of the lighting
Roccia.
and create the mood to make the performance stand out.
Leave that to me.
Which means...
Ready? The spotlight will be on you two.
Right. Let's go, partner.
The curtain has been lifted. We can't keep our audience waiting.
Then...
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest and most spectacular performance of the Carnival is about to commence. Let us give a warm round of applause as our actors now take the stage.
Very well then.
An unending darkness cloaks the kingdom as monstrous beasts ravage the land. The Holy Maiden has been captured by the Demon King, and chaos descends. But lo, two valiant heroes step forth, accepting the minister's quest, vowing to vanquish the beasts and rescue the Holy Maiden.
Alright. Next!
The heroes breach the first barrier, sweeping away the monsters within the city.
So... a dance, I guess?
Now, they advance toward the Demon King's castle, where peril awaits at every corner. What trials lie ahead?
Gently does it?
No wall can deter these free spirits. Even the stars seem to cheer on their bravery.
Exercise caution. New enemies have appeared.
The Demon King unleashes its minions, long awaiting these audacious intruders.
Right?
Still recognize me? Surrender. You will yield. Can you keep it? You've crossed the wrong person. Improvise. The world is mine. Quickly and swiftly. Stand down. A new era awaits. Don't confront them head on.
Okay. Okay. Ow! Now then, what's next? Proceed to the next stage. Oh, the platform rises. Alright.
They launch a fierce assault, intent on crushing the heroes and grinding them to dust.
Time to part ways.
Swift and resolute, the end has come. Strike me, hopefully this helps.
My compliments.
Right, next.
Watch out! Now!
A sudden twist unbalanced the heroes. And at this crucial moment, a mysterious figure enters the fray. A divinity sent emissary? Or a spirit from the shadows, perhaps?
Youth.
She seems moved by their passion and righteousness. See her join the heroes' ranks.
So that's one Licorice down.
Ah, how delightful. I await your shallow, bated breath.
It seems the Demon King anticipated the hero's arrival and has gladly extended an invitation. With unyielding determination, the heroes accept the challenge.
Okay.
The Demon King reveals itself at last, exposing its hideous visage and sharp fangs. The final showdown is nigh! The Demon King summons its foul army, poised for a climactic battle with the heroes. The victor will soon be revealed.
Oh, Roccia joins the crew, okay.
My compliments. Still recognize me?
But that was short.
And the cries of the minions, the heroes face the Demon King. Victory belongs to the righteous and the brave. And now we await the Holy Maiden's return.
And so we arrive at the happily ever after, yes? But we do not live in a fairy tale. There is no playwright to script a happy ending for us. What lies behind the curtain is but a cruel jest, a dark satire. Let me reveal the truth behind that idyllic ending. The Holy Maiden has long succumbed to darkness, drawing power from a heretical force and leading her people into depravity. And the minister, having uncovered this truth, has vowed to root out this corruption himself.
Okay, cutscene.
Come now. Let us embrace the grand climax of this revelry.
Now what? Okay.
Seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this point. Are you prepared?
Yes.
Don't worry. Brant will manage everything within the city and make sure the performance proceeds smoothly as planned.
Let us proceed to meet that Fraxidus overseer and deliver a flawless performance for the Carnival.
Right. And without further ado, on to the finale. And yes, it's gonna be a boss fight from the way I see it. The boss fight.
The wildcat has sounded thrice, and the hedgehog four. The peculiar bird sings. The moment is upon us. O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us the just prophecy, and may fate favor us all.
Alright. Let the boss fight begin.
The night veils the world in darkness, while the feast captivates all. Yet you remain clear-eyed amidst this revelry. The honeyed wine has clouded their senses and quenched their flames of avarice.
Yowch.
Yet it has stoked your bravery and kindled the fire within your heart. I shall unveil the first prophecy and shatter these burdensome stones. Abandon the trifles of sentiment, and you shall ascend the throne. To achieve this, a sacrifice of fresh blood was demanded, a purge of the Holy Maiden and all heretics.
In the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me?
My king, what halts your advance? You have already tainted your feet in the river of blood. There is no retreat. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. The soul must be steeled in bitterness. Thus, I unveil my second prophecy to dispel all illusions. No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly, you shall find favor with your people.
brave as me. A new era awaits.
Right? Will there be a phase 2 though?
Defy destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes. Now, hear the third and final prophecy. Pleasure born of violence shall end in violence.
And of course, there's a phase 2. Can't move! Hey, 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 hey!
Still recognize me? You've crossed the wrong person. Brilliance lights the way! Is that it? Aerial stunt. I'll warm up the crowd. Mamma mia! Okay. Every story needs drama. Time for some crowd work.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Unexpected plot twist. Turn of events.
Yikes!
My compliments. The world is mine. Masterpiece complete. Still recognize me?
Swift and resolute, the end has come. Strike from the shadows, one with the sounds. Bad timing.
Ouch, that hurts.
One with the sounds.
Bad move, bad move, bad move.
Disperse.
My compliments. Still recognize me? Surrender.
Okay, that was not bad. You better not tell me there's a phase 3, brother. You better not tell me there's a phase 3.
What a pity. The prophecy says the king will not take his final bow in this act. Reality beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream? 2 prophecies fulfilled, but the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
Oh no, the tiebreaker.
Divine retribution! When we punished you just over 10 years ago!
If we defeat her, we can set the Cetus free! We'll give this performance the perfect finale!
Wow. And there goes the last licorice.
Splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow, but the symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
And the cedars has been freed. Nice. That was cool, not gonna lie. That was really, really cool. But unfortunately, we're not far from over yet. I got that.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Ah, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnival.
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
It's our hard-earned victory.
Lord Arbiter, I have heard thy call.
What was that?
I have awaited thee for what seems like an eternity.
Where can I find you?
Lord Arbiter, I am ensnared. Beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky. I am there, watching over Solaris from above. The lost doth wander briefly amongst thy kind. Seek her out. She too doth move within the fold.
There she is. Fleur-de-lis. Whoops! My apologies.
Wind, guide me.
There she is. The Holy Maiden.
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off. You are... No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid. I'm here for the Carnival as well. It's
been ages since I've seen something as grand as this. I love hearing the laughter and cheers of a crowd, no matter the occasion. Kind stranger, could you show me those final steps from your curtain call?
Gladly. Whoa. Her forehead. Put a sand mark.
I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return.
Can you tell me your name before you go?
My name? It's... No. I'm Cartothea. Yes, that's right. Cartothea.
He was up to save a fleur de lis.
Farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
Are you alright? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall. I'm worried you might still be under Frivola's spell.
A wall? You didn't see her?
See who? Are you truly alright?
All questions. Cartothea. The sentinel led me to a girl just now.
Cartothea.
Cartothea.
I'll make a note of it. If she was indeed here, she is likely still in Ragusa. I will have my family start searching.
Let's not alarm the public just yet.
There's still many unresolved questions regarding the Order and the Sentinel. We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked so hard to protect.
You're right. Cartothea. I will have my family find out more about her. If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this carnival going.
Aye. Investigate the trace left by the mysterious girl. This is where the blonde girl stood. Even now, you can sense faint fluctuations in the air. You scan the surroundings, but the mysterious maiden has vanished. From Carlotta's reaction, it seems that no one but you can perceive her presence. Who is she, or what is she? Did she only show up for this year's carnival? The path to answers will certainly be treacherous. Regardless, you possess the will, the determination, and the courage to seek the truth. Too damn fast. With the crisis behind you, you and your companions spend the day basking in cheers. Later, back at the Palazzo Agorta, you drift off to sleep, replaying the day's memories from the carnival.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family's safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Roccia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
Alright, so... Oh, at the Montelli Quarter. Understood. So, let me switch back to the Rover. And yes, right now he is wearing a mask. But since the carnival is over... Okay. Perfect curtain call. Sword of Cowardice, Sword of Greed, and Sword of Atrocity. Wait. Remove the mask. as I have no use for it anymore. With that being said, head to the family's safe house, as we have almost reached to the conclusion of Act 3. Here we are at the Montelli safe house. I'll just follow this this yellow line right over here. Here we are.
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud, friends! To us! To the Carnival! And to our very own laureate! A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth!
I hope you're not drunk, Bran. Because you look drunk.
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Bran is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk.
Yep, got it. He's drunk.
Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh. And after such a battle, we should celebrate to the fullest. Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me.
Oh. It's
I
the
see
order.
someone's been eavesdropping.
It's the order. Looks like we've attracted some unwanted attention.
A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason.
The Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloaders will not find us so welcoming.
Friends, let's keep the mood lively.
Come, let's discuss the information we've gathered so far.
Right? So...
During the carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Carlotta. We've dug up some information on her.
Okay.
In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name. We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy title, the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis was called Carlotta.
Bingo! So she is the Sentinel's Resonator.
But the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago.
There must be more to it than that.
The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel. But even that feels elusive.
Judging by your expression, you must have discovered something new, right?
Do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower ruins? There were two divinities at the dawn of Rinascita. If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them, might be the Threnodian. The two are undoubtedly linked, so uncovering one could lead us to the other. Remember Gilberto from the Physalia family? It took a lot to get him to talk, but We finally got some information from him. As he tells it, the Physalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths. It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the stained glass.
The Physalia family has been on this island since the founding of Rinascita, so their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries.
We will attempt to establish contact with the Physalias to build an alliance and gather more intelligence. Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest. The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Perfect timing. I have many questions for him.
Remember, you're not alone. If anything happens, just let us know.
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral of Mercury.
The winged ray. Right. Take the wind ray to the Cathedral of Mercury. Yeah, let's do that. Because I want to wrap this up as soon as possible. Hopefully no bugs this time, just like what happened in the last mission. Right? My hands are off. Right. Into the Cathedral of Mercury. Oh, so dank. Yikes. So dank.
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity. Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation. I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Ragusa. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city. All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. They have earned their right to return to this divinely blessed land. I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess.
Right, so this will be a lot of...
By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words.
Sentinel
You have
interview.
walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the Dark Tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery. If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns. Fleur de Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace. Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being? In Rinascita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds. That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the Dark Tide. Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the Dark Tide. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Genshi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
I swear, my words are without deceit. I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The Dark Tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day. Fleur de Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true Maiden has yet to reveal herself. You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their Resonator, so does the Threnodian. Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis was the Threnodian's Resonator.
Leave the Cathedral of Mercury from here. That's cool. Interesting.
How can that be? That blessed maiden, could she really be the Threnodian's Resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney? But we saw Cardathea following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own Resonator, right? Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian? Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian. And the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this CARNEVALE is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
Flova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Why, there's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty, so we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists. Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian? Or both? If so, oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story ends. Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that Rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find him interesting as well?
Flova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace. This, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Don't you think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Honglong to Rinascita, he has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, he will walk the path that destiny has laid before him. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality. Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
And that's the end of Act 3 of Rinascita.
Do you mind dropping by the Strand when you have time? Brent and Bartolino are away, and they put me in charge of the welcoming proceedings. I'm feeling a bit nervous about it. Part of me just wants to crawl into my box. Pero is all stressed out because of me. Pero. I tend to fumble with words when talking to people. I'm worried I won't do a good job accommodating everyone. If the laureate himself were here, I wouldn't be so nervous. It would make things easier. So, as our new laureate, we need your help.
And all of a sudden, it's Raining Man Hallelujah. But anyway, let's have a look at the entire list of quests. So, Act 4 has already been unlocked, but I'm not gonna jump right into it yet. And there's a tutorial quest where Oceans is a source. There's a tutorial quest, so Carlotta's companion story has already been unlocked. I will do that with no commentary. Roccia's story quest, I will do it no commentary as well. Bran's story quest has been unlocked as well. Ooh, Zani's companion story is available. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I can jump right into Zani's companion story if I wanted to. Alvarado Vault Act 1 has already been unlocked. Raguna Holiday. Faces of Tides. So, okay. I believe the plan is, I think I will do the next video. I think the idea is, since the main reason I started all of this Wuthering Waves is simply because of Zani, right? Oh, you know what? I think I'll save Zani some story, companion story for last. I will jump right into Carlotta and Roccia's story quest first. Run, I think I will do it off screen, and then I will do the exploration. I will do the exploration quest off screen as well, and then jump right into Act 4. Lastly, I will jump right into Zani's companion story. That will be the roadmap for now.